All right, we are back live here at Indian Wells, first WTA Live. Maria, come step over my court. Welcome, Maria Sharapova, our 2006 champion. What's going on, Masha? How cool is it to see you? I haven't run into you yet, so it's like we are live. We are live, and this is Jamie. Jamie, meet Maria.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome aboard. How great is it to come back to a tournament where you own a piece of real estate, a former champion here just a few years ago?
It's certainly a nice feeling. You know, it's one of these relaxed events where I could just drive up to, and you know, it's like backpacking. You know, putting your stuff in the car, and it's just a road trip, and it's nice. I really love the atmosphere here. It's very relaxed. The spectators all come just to watch the tennis. I mean, there's really not much going on besides the big tennis event, so it's really nice to see.
Well, there is a rumor that there are some people who are not here just for tennis, and that there are some people who have a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Do you care to elaborate on that just a little bit, Maria?
Yeah, I have a couple things going on today with Sharapova. I'm meeting some fans actually at the site here at 1:45. Hopefully they'll join me there, and if not, we're going to be at the La Quinta Resort at 5 p.m. today. I'll be signing some autographs, and they'll be tasting some candy. I've had enough tasting, so I won't be tasting anymore.
Well, oh my gosh, Sharapova, and I got to tell you, it's unbelievable.
Well, yeah, so we have some of the candy here, which is all the rave. I can't wait to taste it. But no, I haven't. Don't worry, I'm gonna open this and try it. Yes, I'm
like
definitely
my 11th
do that.
bag. You know, while you're asking her social media questions from our fans on Facebook and Twitter, I'll pop up in a bag and I'll get going.
He can't wait. He can't wait. He's gonna do that. So I just have a question. I know you're really involved in the whole process of your candy line. Tell me a little bit about, you know, do you taste every? I mean, he can't wait. Look at him. He clearly can't wait. Do you taste every piece?
The red lips. The red lips in this. Actually, they're pink. What am I saying? What do I know?
I'm about to kiss Maria Sharapova's lips. I'm going to kiss Maria Sharapova's lips right now.
That's very personal.
Right?
Really
kiss Maria Sharapova's lips without getting slapped.
No, it was, you know, the process was so much fun, and at the beginning, I didn't know much about it because it's such a different industry for me, and I was very fortunate to be around people that really educated me on the whole process. But I did find myself in the factory. The candy is made in Spain, all the way in Murcia, Spain. So I was there. I was, you know, going through all the different shapes and the sizing, and quality was very important to me, especially when something is mass-produced like that. And then the packaging. This was the best part. As I wanted something with lips. So each lip shape has a different pattern for each flavor. So it was really fun to work with, and we're coming out with a couple more flavors in a few weeks.
Can't wait.
I mean, this is like an international, global brand. Like, how do you feel when you go into candy stores and you see your lips?
I know, it's crazy. We just actually just got the word that Selfridges is carrying it now, and
ooh, fancy.
Yeah, in London, which is really fancy. I know, but it's gotten amazing recognition, and I honestly can't believe it. I pinch myself every day because, you know, people want to do events with us, and they want to incorporate it into their articles, and I'm like, really? That's what you want to talk about? And I guess they're bored talking about, you know, all the things that I talk about every single day, you know, tennis and forehands and backhands, so it adds to something different.
But so I guess my next question is about the candy. I'm obsessed with the candy because I think it's so cute.
And it's delicious.
And I'm going to get into that in a minute. It's melting.
It's hot. I know. It's about like 77, 78 degrees, almost 80.
So was this your idea? You said, I want to come out with gummy candies. Was that like always in the back of your mind?
Well, I wanted to start my own business, and I knew at that time, it took 2 years to create. So at that time, I was really itching to start something on my own. I didn't exactly think that it was going to be candy at that time, but the name Sharapova came about in a meeting, and then I've always loved gummies, and then we just put those two together, and then it just took off.
It's not just gummies. I had some really good gumballs too, some tennis gumballs.
Wow.
Those are the best sellers.
Love it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a gum chewer.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, we've got some fan questions.
Yes,
we got a bunch of them. Let's do it. All right. Jane on Twitter. Okay. Did you get used to Twitter, and how do you like it?
I'm overwhelmed by Twitter.
It's tough, right? Hashtags.
I have to be honest. I'm getting used to it. But it's, you know, every day I wake up, I go through, you know, all the fans that write me messages, and it's not easy because I want it to be unique. I don't want it to be like the everyday things that I do that I feel are quite boring. Maybe not so for my fans. So I try to make it as interesting as possible for them, and that's what really my Facebook is all about, and I think that's why that was so popular. So, but I'm still getting used to the whole hashtag and connecting thing, and I haven't got it down, I'll be honest.
I envy you because I'm nowhere near. I don't get it.
Well,
No.
there's a new platform coming out every week, so it's
True.
like
It's true. I know. It's like Instagram and Pinterest, and you got your. I mean, everyone just has their hands full.
Well, the
How
good
does
thing-
anyone get work done, right?
I know, right? But at least now on international flights, you can get wireless now, Wi-Fi.
That's
So it does
true.
make it possible to get caught up
That's
when you're on
true.
those long flights
That's
around the
true,
world.
Except the best part about being on flights
Is
is
that
that
no one
you don't
can-
have any connection. So.
Is that no one can
Yeah.
find you? Jamie, who's
All
next?
right, L Shop from Facebook. What are your spring and summer must-haves?
Must-haves.
Candy.
No, I'm gonna say sunscreen. It's so important. I know. I'm getting older. 25, almost 26.
Oh man.
I knew you would say that. No, but really, sunscreen's really important. What are my necessities? Oh, I don't know. I'm all over the map. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
That's a tough question.
All right.
What are your necessities?
Necessities, Maria. Listen,
Just get
sunblock.
up in the morning.
Get
coffee.
Yep,
A good
coffee.
cup of
A good cup of
morning.
coffee
That's
in the
a
morning.
necessity.
Yep.
Spring, summer, winter, whatever it is.
Awesome. Coffee for sure. Sunblock. Obviously staying hydrated.
Well, that's true.
And just
Very
making
true.
sure that you don't get hurt when you're
Avian
enjoying.
water.
Yep,
Good job,
Avian water for
Gotta
sure.
plug my sponsor.
There you go. Nice, comfortable pair of Cohans. There's a lot of necessities.
There's a
The
lot of
Tag
it.
Heuer watch to tell you what time it is.
That's funny. All right. Vibor Agarwal on Twitter. Has there been any match in which you got distracted and started thinking about something really funny?
Well, we did one time. I was playing at Wimbledon. There was a naked man with a flag running on the court. So I think that's about was it you?
It was me.
That's probably as distracting as it's gonna get.
I would be distracted too. I mean,
Right? I know.
But I did end up winning the match, so I guess
good.
that's good.
Well, maybe it should happen more often.
Talk about a little bit, if I can, I've been
go ahead.
famous for interrupting our social media questions, but last year, completing a career Grand Slam, I mean, that's pretty massive. That's like not, I'm going to say like winning an Academy Award, but no, that's pretty massive.
Yeah, it was really special, I will say. And, I got to reflect on it in the off season, which was really nice because I felt like after the French Open, I never really had a breather. So it was such a special, event just because of the shoulder surgery and it being like the toughest Grand Slam for me to win and to achieve. And so that was
Yeah, I mean, you've been on record talking about how elusive winning Roland Garros would be and how you feel you move on clay, and yet the cards all fell into place and you were able. So congratulations. I know I've said it to you a lot, but I think it's the coolest thing ever.
When I get goosebumps every time someone congratulates me on it. So yeah,
That's awesome.
Awesome. I give Maria Sharapova goosebumps. Hey, I'm psyched.
He's just trying to get more free candy,
I know he is.
All right, Alan Jimenez on Twitter. What specific aspects of your game do you think you would like to improve?
Always the movement. The movement for me is always very important because I feel like when I'm moving well around the court on all different, surfaces, it gives me so much confidence. So, strength and movements are always, whether it's just a few % here and there is very important for me.
All right, Alondo on Twitter.
right,
What's
last
changed training-wise from last year?
I started incorporating a little bit more running, a lot more drills on the court, and a little bit of a different fitness regime. Now I have a consistent fitness coach who's been great, and who travels me to a few tournaments. But it's more about the preparation before the tournaments that's really helped me.
Awesome. Well, good luck this week.
Thank you.
We
Thanks.
wish you the best of luck. Go and get that title again. Our 2006 champion, Maria Sharapova. We're going to be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.